Sorry. Welcome to all Adhyatmika Sadhakas. In today's 2 minutes of introduction, it can be fully agreed and accepted with little of unbiased inquiry that when we have come to our gurus and started listening about Parabrahma Paramatma through the Shastras, this is the highest blessing of God, highest punya phala of ours. Hereafter, the only two things that should be done by us are thoroughly study Shastra and through that understand the ultimate goal and means. Walking that means reaching the goal. Anything else other than this, no more now should be given value or importance, entertainment by us by for any reasons. There may be the offers of every type come to us, temptation will come to us, obligations should come to us. All of them are testing our conviction about what we are doing is understood by us as ultimate or not. If not, again those million things. Bahushakahi anantaha cha buddhayah avyavasayinam. Vyavasayatmika buddhi eka iha akurunandana. So the ability gets to sweetly, simply denying every invitation. And now, once we do that, it doesn't mean we have stopped going everywhere, anywhere. And at home, we are just doing what our mind says, or we are lazying out our time. No, it is wrong. When we have denied everything for the sake of Adhyatmika sadhana and pragati, that alone we must do. Otherwise, we will be cheating ourselves. So, anyway, we are given all the information through Shastra. Do the study once, twice, thrice. Keep some targets. आज का ये पोर्शन आज ही मैं पूरा पढ़ूंगा समझूंगा और आज ही मैं इसका ध्यान भी करना है मुझे. तो in this way, more and more the jnana of the tattva through the Shastra. We have to gain and become stronger in it. After that, see, remember, the Rajo and Tamo trouble us when we value them. And sattva never comes when we don't value. Just reverse karo. When we start devaluing rajotamo, start valuing sattva, those rajotamo go away, sattva grows. Initial jerks for some days it may be there, the problem. Thereafter, we will win our gunas because after all, the gunas are jada. We are the Chaitanya Swarupa. They have to succumb to us. Maybe they take time. And for us, thank God, lovingly only that Maya, the Prakriti, the Jaganmata, we request and pray to her only to give us Sattva and not the other two. So too we are devotees, our own Ishtadeva, Guru Shakti is with us. Therefore, lovingly, sweetly, those two not useful aspects for sadhana called Rajas and Tamas, which take our Chitta to Kshipta, Muna Vikshipta, that can be reduced. Then we can enter into the sattvic zone, and whenever we are in that, we use that time for maximum sadhana. Again, in between, sattva gets reduced or its strength reduces, rajas tamas comes. So that time also, our job should be only to do the sattvic things. Their influence goes. Again, after some time that comes. धीरे 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 उनका influence हम अंदर कम होते रहता है. This is what morning we saw, the prajna lokaha. So rajo tama raja tama mala apetam shuddha sattvam dirgha kalam prajna loka. Then only he will be able to enter into rutam bhara prajna. We are seeing in our yoga darshanam here also. When we are studying, let's say, Krishna Leelas, Bhagawatam, with rajas and tamas, we don't even come. Even if come, tamas overpowers, we sleep. Rajas overpowers, our mind will be at the cell phone or here and there thinking something. But with our, as said the earlier sadhanas, even the parikarmas of yoga and all, when we come to Sattva, with the Sattva, when we listen to Krishna Katha deeply, every sloka, understand, if somebody is teaching us through the original Bhagavatam, every sloka and the sloka artha, antarartha, and total story, the picture. For example, in what way that Bhagavan Krishna addressed Brahmana? In, in what way Sutaji addressed Shaunakadi? Shaunakadi addressed Suta. The words employed, the meaning in that, the respect, a reverence there, and what sort of question they asked, at what level they are, if that question has come from them, and how beautifully, lovingly the Guru Acharyas have answered. And what is the answer? And what is its implication in our life? All these things will be, while listening only, grasped, learned, and enjoyed. That Prajnaloka will come with Shuddha Sattva Guna that will make us in this way study the Shastras, whichever are. Then the true purpose of studying Shastra and a human life and spirituality, all these three will be fulfilled. So guard ourselves against. It is the infinite Kripa Bhagavan that he is giving us this chance to do the Adhyanam of the Nirguna Nirakara Brahma Swarupa through the Taittiriya Upanishad and this Guna Sakara Rama Katha and Krishna Katha without missing the Bhakti, the Dharma, Vedanta. So let us be continuous in this receiving the blessings, making use of them with our own whatever capacities we have. So let us enjoy our 4 programs today. Bhagavatam Dvadasha Skandha Adhyanam. Today, the question of Shaunaka answered by Sutaji, in which Omkara through that Vedas, through that Veda Prachara by the Shishyas of Vyasa, that topic we will see. Elaborately in 3-4 slokas, we will see about our everyday studying Taittiriya Upanishads arrival also. Then in the 10th Skandha, Rukmini's letter, Bhagavan replied. Then immediately with that Brahmana, he starts moving to Dwaraka. And there we see the Bhishmaka making all arrangements for Rukmini Vivaha with Shishupala. Then Balaramji starting. Let's see how far we can reach today. In our Adhyatma Ramayanam, after Sampati has left, now Vanaras again discuss. They understood now Sitaji is in Lanka. Who will go? So this discussion is a beautiful topic. And then we'll have Ashtalakshmi Ashtottaram. Let us start with all devotion and commitment. Om, 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 Om Sahana Bhavatu, Sahanam Bhunaktu, Sahaviryam Karavavahai, Tejasvinavadhitamastu, Ma Vidvishavai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Sachidanandarupaya Vishwotpatyadihetave Tapatraya Vinashaya Shri Krishnaya Vayam Namaha. Janmadhyasya yatonvayaditaratascha artheshvabhignaswarat tene brahma hridaya adikavaye muhyanti yatsurayah tejo varimridam yatha vinimayo yatra trisargo mrusha धाम्ना स्वेन सदा निरस्तकुहकं सत्यं परं धीमहि नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत् ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ॐ योऽन्तः प्रविश्य मम वाचमिमां प्रसुप्तां सञ्जीवयत्यखिलशक्तिधरस्वधाम्ना अन्यांश्च हस्तचरण श्रवणत्वगादीन प्राणान् नमो भगवते पुरुषाय तुभ्यं समस्त देवताभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो ब्राह्मणेभ्यो आचार्येभ्यो भक्तेभ्यो साधुभ्यो साधकेभ्यो तीर्थेभ्यो क्षेत्रेभ्यो नदीनदेभ्यो नमः परब्रह्मणे महाविष्णुवे ब्रह्मणे सनकादिमुनिभ्यो नारदाय वेदव्यासाय शुकब्रह्मणे सूतमहामुने वैशंपायनादृशिभ्यो अत्र्यादृशिभ्यो प्रह्लादादिभक्तजनेभ्यो स्यादवतारेभ्यो इत्यादि नवग्रह देवताभ्यो दक्षिणामूर्ति दत्तात्रेय हयग्रीवादिगुरुभ्यो आदिपराशक्ति महात्रे मातापितृ देवताभ्यो आद्य शंकराचार्यादिगुरुभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः तेषां सर्वेषां गुरूणां देवतानां परब्रह्मणः कृपानुग्रहेण श्रुतिमातु अनुग्रहेण परिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधसिद्ध्यर्थं पुराणेतिहासोक्त भगवद्भागवत ऋषिमुनिगुरुदेवता दर्शनानुग्रहानुभव प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य वैदिकसंस्कृतेः हिन्दवसंस्कृतेः समस्तसम्प्रदाययुक्त समस्त गुरुशास्त्र देवतापरम्परायुक्त संस्कृतियुक्त समस्त अनुष्ठानां च साधनानां च पुनरुत्थान पुनर्जागरण समस्त विश्वव्याप्ति द्वारा समस्त विश्वस्य आध्यात्मिक प्रगति द्वारा विश्वशांति कल्याण एकता समस्त जीवानां पुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थं च अस्माकमपि साधकानां साधनकाले अध्ययनकाले च भगवद्गुरु अनुग्रहेण साधन साध्यनिष्ठद्वारा भगवदनुभव प्राप्त्यर्थं श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराण शास्त्रस्य द्वादशस्कन्धस्य दशमस्कन्धस्यापि पारायणमध्ययनं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। आदौ द्वादशस्कन्धः। ओं श्रीकृष्णपरब्रह्मणे नमः। श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराणं द्वादशस्कन्धः। ओं आभासश्च निरोधश्च यतश्चाध्यवसेयते स आश्रयः परं ब्रह्म परमात्मेति शब्दते। ओं अथ षष्ठोऽध्यायः। श्री सूत उवाच। Let us chant this beautiful shlokas from the number 36. Okay, 35 say. Om Namo Bhagavate Tasmai Krishnaya Kuntamedase Yat Padam Bruhadhyanat Samhitam Adhyagam Imam Shaunaka Uvacha Pailadi Vyasa Shishyaihi Vedacharyayir Mahatmabhi Vedashta Katidha Vyastaha एतत् सौम्याभिधेहिनः। सूत उवाच समाहितात्मनो ब्रह्मन् ब्रह्मणः परमेष्ठिनः हृद्याकाशाद् अभून्नादः अवृत्तिरोधात् विभाव्यते यदुपासनया ब्रह्मन् योगिनो मलमात्मनः द्रव्यक्रियाकारकाख्यं हित्वा यान्त्यपुनर्भवं ततो भूतत्रिवृदोङ्कारः यो अव्यक्तप्रभवः स्वराट् यत्तत् लिंगं भगवतः ब्रह्मणः परमात्मनः शृणोति यः इमं स्फोटं सुप्तश्रोत्रे च शून्यदृक् येन वाक् व्यज्यते यस्य व्यक्तिराकाश आत्मनः सधाम्नो ब्रह्मणः साक्षात् वाचकः परमात्मनः स सर्वमन्त्रोपनिषत् वेदबीजं सनातनं तस्य ह्यासंस्त्रयो वर्णाः अकाराद्या भृगुद्वः धार्यन्ते यैस्त्रयो भावाः गुणनामार्थवृत्तयः ततोऽक्षरसमाम्नायम् असृजद्भगवानजः अन्तस्थोष्मस्वरस्पर्श ह्रस्वदीर्घादिलक्षणं तेनासौ चतुरो वेदान् चतुर्भिर्वदनैर्विभुः स्तव्याहृदिकान् सोङ्कारान् चातुर्होत्र विवक्षया पुत्रानध्यापयत्तांस्तु ब्रह्मर्षीन् ब्रह्मकोविदान् ते तु धर्मोपदेष्टारः स्वपुत्रेभ्यः समादिशन् ते परम्परया प्राप्ताः तत्शिष्यैर्धृतव्रतैः चतुर्युगे शतव्यस्ता द्वापरादौ महर्षिभिः क्षीणायुषः क्षीणसत्त्वान् दुर्मेधान् वीक्ष्य कालतः वेदान् ब्रह्मर्षयो व्यस्यन् हृदि स्थाच्युतचोदिताः अस्मिन्नप्यन्तरे ब्रह्मन् भगवान् लोकभावनः ब्रह्मेशाद्यैर्लोकपालैर्याचितो धर्मगुप्तये पराशरात् सत्यवत्यां अंशांशकलया विभुः अवतीर्णो महाभाग वेदं चक्रे चतुर्विधं ऋक् अथर्वयजुस्साम्नां राशीन् उद्धृत्य वर्गशः चतस्रः संहिताश्चक्रे मन्त्रैर्मणिगणा इमा तासां स चतुरः शिष्यान् उपाहूय महामतिः एकैकां संहितां ब्रह्मन् एकैकस्मै ददौ विभुः पैलाय संहिताम् आद्यां बहुरुचाख्याम् उवाचः वैशम्पायन संज्ञाय निगदाख्यं यजुर्गणम् साम्नां जैमिनये प्राह तथा छन्दोगसंहिताम् अथर्वाङ्गिरसीं नाम स्वशिष्याय सुमन्तवे ओम शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। Friends, beautiful it is. Namo Bhagavate Tasmai Krishnaya Akuntha Medhase. Salutations to Lord Krishna, Vishnu himself, Vyasa, whose Medhas is Akuntha, because of which all the kathas of Narayana, Vishnu, Shiva, Brahma, of all the Sushtikala happened. He has given in the form of these 108 Puranas, they say. So to the Smriti Granthas, so to the Itihasas, so to the Brahma Sutras and Veda Vivajana. To such great Akunta Medaha, Krishna Dvaipayana Vyasa, I am saluting. And in that, Krishna Bhagavan also included. Yat Padamruha Dhyanatu, it is the dhyana and the lotus feet of both Lord Krishna and Guru Veda Vyasa, Samhitam Adhyagam Imam. Though I am a Sutha by birth, yet I was blessed to listen to this, to study this, to understand it, to practice it, and finally to teach this. So, Bhagavan Krishna, Veda Vyasa, if they bless, even if one is a Sutha Janma, he also can get a chance to listen, to understand, to practice, even preach the Bhagavata, the Mahapuranas. So here, in this way, Sutaji has extended his salutations. And we also have done salutations right from Param Brahma, then Mahavishnu, Brahmadeva, Sanakadi Muni, Narada Muni, then Vyasa Muni, then Shuka Muni, then the Suta Muni. To all of them we did pranams, including Vaishampayana and the subsequent all Bhagavata Acharyas of all times and all places. Even of Kali Yuga, even now whoever are doing Bhagavata Pravachana, all of them are Shukarupa Prabodhagnaha, expressions of Shukadeva, who is the expression of Narayana. So to all of them, our salutations. We can extend it. So with this, our Sutta Jivani is stopped. Shaunaka the Rishis asked a Prashna Rishis. Shaunaka Vacha. Question was, Pailadivir Vyasa Shishyaihi Vedacharyaihi Mahatmavihi. So these Paila Ityadi are have come to Vyasaji and took Shishyatvam at his feet. And they are Mahatmas. That is why they could come to Vyasa, and that is why Vyasa could receive them, accept them. And who were they? Not ordinary, Veda Acharya, who could spread this Veda Jnana to the whole world. And by them, Vedaha cha Kathita Vyastaha. In how many ways the Vedas have been divided so that they can be distributedly spread in the world around. Eta Saumya Abhidehinaha. O Bhagavan, Sutaji, O Saumya, O dearest Sutaji, please explain to us, tell us. See, Vedas are Ananta, Veda Shakhas are Ananta. And yet, as he asked, to good extent, our Sutaji tells. And the whole purpose of the questioner and the listener is only to tell us the eternal Vedas are coming to us through the Guru Shishya Parampara. Right from Paramatma, they started coming. Paramatma only revealed it to Brahmadeva. That's what we are going to study. Therefore, respect the Guru Parampara, respect the Shastra Parampara, and respect all the sadhanas that are given in the Shastra, right from living a life according to Varnashrama. And then coming into the spiritual fold, whatever the sadhanas that are indicated by those Shastras, following them, then the ultimate we can reach out to. Tasmata Shastram Pramanante Karya Akarya Vyavastitau. Jnatva Shastra Vidhanoktam Karma Kartumiha Arhasi. By this all explanation, how glorious is our Sanatana Dharma Parampara, that also will come to us. And to that Sanatana Dharma we belong. We belong to the Rishi Parampara, the Shastra Parampara, the Chaturvida Purushartha Phala Prapti Parampara, in that also Ati Mukhya Rupena Moksha Purushartha Prapti Parampara. So how much self-respect we have to have, and how much to sustain that self-respect, we have to follow all this tradition. This all should be the outcome of listening to this thing. And in Gita also, Bhagavan, in 14th chapter, in the 4th chapter, in both places, he exclaims the glory of the Guru Parampara in giving the Jnanam. So in all the Upanishads, Yenastad Vishachakshire, Yenastad Vyachachakshire, this is how it is said that through Parampara we got it. And this one Upanishad Mundaka, वो तो पक्का पहले 2-3 श्लोक तो द गुरु शिष्य परंपरा only it talks about. Excellently, beautifully. In Gita, Bhagavan says, Imam vivasvate yogam proktavanaham avyayam vivasvan maname praha manurikshva kave bravit evam parampara praptam imam rajarsayo viduho. 14th also Bhagavan. In the beginning only, he says, this is how the knowledge is been given. Maharshe sapta purve chatvaro manavastatha madbhava manasa jataha esham loka ima prajaha. In the Mundaka Upanishad, Brahma Devanam Pratama Sambhabhova Vishwasya Karta Bhuvanasya Gopta Sabrahma Vidyam Sarva Vidya Pratishtam Atharvaya Jyeshta Putraya Braha Atharvaneyam Brahmadeta Brahma Atharvatam Purovachangire Brahma Vidyam Sabharadvajaya Satyavahaya Braha Bharadvajongirase Varavaram Shaunako Havai Mahashalah अंगिरसं विद्वदुपसन्नः पप्रच्छ कस्मिन्नु भगो विज्ञाते सर्वमिदं विज्ञातं भवतीति तस्मै सहोवाच द्वे विद्ये वेदितव्ये इति अस्मयद्ब्रह्मविदो वदन्ति परा चैवापरा च तत्रापरा ऋग्वेदो यजुर्वेदः सामवेदो अथर्ववेदः शिक्षाकल्पो व्याकरणं निरुक्तं छन्दो ज्योतिषमिति अथ परा या तदक्षरमधिगम्यते यत्तददृश्यमग्राह्यमगोत्रमवर्णम् अचक्षुश्रोत्रं तदपाणिपादं नित्यं विभुं सर्वगतं सुसूक्ष्मं तदव्ययं यद्भूतयोनिं परिपश्यन्ति धीराः. So in the Mundaka Upanishad, Brahmadeva is said to be the first Acharya who gave it to the Atharva Rishi and all. So in this Bhagavata we will see how Brahmadeva also got revealed of all these Vedas. Very beautiful topic. So we belong to such a great Vaidika Parampara. Adhyatmika Parampara, Guru Shishya Rishi Parampara. Therefore, Moksha Sadhana Parampara we all belong to. Let us reclaim our that great, grand, glorious thing. To the masses, we can't talk all that. Even it is spoken in the flood and flow of Bhautika Vada. Whether they will be able to catch or not, God knows. But you and I should start taking these aspects seriously. We have taken it. That's why we are regular, no doubt about it. Let us take it in the seriousness in terms of more deeply studying, doing sadhana, and doing our best in the prachara of our Vaidika, Samskruti, Adhyatmika, Parampara. Let us do that. So this was a question asked by the Shaunaka, the Rishimuni, to Sutaji. Now what did Sutaji say? Sutavacha. Yesterday we saw 2-3 slokas. Samahitatmanaha Brahman, Brahmanaha Parameshtinaha, Hrudi Akashat Abhutu Nadaha, Vrittirodhat Vibhavyate. So when, oh Brahman, this Brahman is the address by Sutaji to the Brahmana Shaunaka. Hey Brahman, he Brahmana Parameshtinaha, the all creator Parameshti, Brahma, Brahmadeva, Samahitatmanaha, when has become fully introverted and single pointedly concentrated. Okay, that is called Samahitatma. Before that, when he has come out of Navi Kamal of Narayana, he was looking outside and nobody was finding. Either to talk or ask, who am I, where am I, what is my job, what is my goal. He has gone inside also into the Nalam from where he came. After reaching to some distance, he never understood anything. Again, we came back where he was earlier, then became introverted. Then, according to the second or third or first Skandha Bhagavatam, we saw there when you are silent and Samahita like this, the Sola Ikkis, Sodasa Ekamimshati, something he heard like that. Then he, in front of him, the Aksharamala got this Purana. And in that, the Sola was Ta and the Ikkis was Pa. Okay. So then the Tapa, okay, I am given the guidance of Tapa Karke. He started doing that internal concentration named Tapasya. That is where here the continuation. So Samahitatmanaha Parameshtinaha Brahmanaha. Of him, what happened? Hridaya Akashat. Into that Hridaya, in his Hridaya Akasha, Nadaha Abhuto. When a silent, cute, unexpressed, Sukshma Nada expressed in his heart. And who must be that Nada? Obviously, what was there before Brahmadeva even came It is Parabrahma only. It is Mahavishnu Narayana only. Therefore, that Parabrahma, that Narayana only, Nada Rupena, Anahatadhvani Nada Rupena, he expressed in the Hrudaya Akasha Brahma Deva. And that Nada Vrittirodhat Vibhavyate. When totally all the Pancha Vrittaya, Panchatayaha, and Pramana, Viparya, Vikalpa, Nidra, Smutayaha, हमने सुना ना. So through the yoga sadhana, bhakti sadhana, jnana sadhana, when all the vrittis are removed, in that prashanta chitta, this anahata dhani can be heard by every one of us. The beauty of that, though this was not the direct question asked by Shaunaka the Rishi, but because the question can lead to this beautiful guidance or direction, our Sutaji is giving sadhana aspect here. He only asked the details. किस तरह से ये वेदाचार्यों ने वेदों की परंपरा को expand किया. So, but here one extra thing, Sutaji out of his compassion is adding what it is ki yad upasanaya. When anyone does the upasana of reaching to this anahata dhvani, yoginaha, upasana is trying to go nearer and nearer. In other words, trying to discover it too. Okay. In all the other upasana prakriyas, we go nearer and nearer to upasya deva lokas. Like if you want Swarga Loka, all those upasanas take us nearer to Swarga Bhoga. If our upasanas are about any of the Ishtadevata, that takes us to near to the Ishtadevata Loka. So here also the upasana is two levels. One upasana is when we do the due thing, we go nearer and nearer in the perception and experience of the Anahata Dhvani. In the Vedanta, the upasana leads to the merger of the Jiva Bhava in the Atma Brahma Anubhava. उपासना पास में नजदीक में जाते जाते रहना. तो यद उपासनया, अगेन ब्रह्मन, सेकंड टाइम सूत जी एड्रेसिंग शौनक जी एज ब्रह्मन, यद उपासनया ब्रह्मन योगिनः आत्मनमलम द्रव्य क्रियाकारकाख्यम हित्वा यान्ति अपुनर्भवम. Excellent this. Now this Dravya Kriya Karakam, what we studied in Taittiriya Upanishad as Bhur Bhuva Swaha Vyahrutis. In other words, it is a trinity or triputi in which the entire world is there. So without saying only one thing is said, this trinity or triputi has come from the Anahata Dhvani only. Okay, in the Vedanta Bhasha, that Anahata Dhvani can be the Parame Vyoman Sthita Brahma. And then this Dravya Kriya Karaka are this triputi of Jnata, Jnanam and Niyam. So, Dravya Kriya Karakakyam, Jnatru Jnana Jneya Bheda. This is the mala in the Antakarana, because of which we are not able to recognize our own essential self. That essential self in the form of this nada, which we talked yesterday as the Pashyanti Vani, it is recognized. And when we become more and more subtler in that, that Vani goes to the para level, that para Vani itself is Parabrahma. In the language of Vani or the Shabda, the Brahman is called as para, from whom the Pashyanti comes, from whom comes the Madhyama Vani, then is the Vaikari, which we are talking outside with the vicarious way, with the mouth. So, yad upasanaya yoginaha dravya kriya karakakyam atmanaha malam dhitva yanti, reach to apunarbhavam, that moksha sthiti they reach to. One of the meditations, in the Guru Paramparas, Gurus know, to those deserving disciples, they say, just listen to the silence which is continuously there. That silence is called as the Anahata Dhvani, from where all the sounds come. An example of that is, if you are sometimes stayed in the banks of any of our Indian beautiful rivers, Ganga ji ke kinare, very nearby, 24 घंटे the Ganga Pravaha Dhvani goes on coming. And the one who learns the art of focusing on that, he will be freed from all the chitta vrittis. And if they have devotion also to Ganga Maya, with her grace, Vritti Nirodha, even Atma Sakshatkara happens. That's why all our saints sages make their ashrams near those holy great rivers. Tapon Maharaj, when some of the disciples come and ask Maharaj, Brahmagyan do, Atmagyan do, he used to tell them, go and sit near Mother Ganga and listen to her. She will only teach. And what is to be learnt is only this. Through the listening to the Nitya Nirantara Ganga Matu Dhvani, all our vagaries of the mind, which have no meaning at all, coming only because of the three gunas of Maya, Sattva, Rajas, Tamas, they all get subsided. Mind you, whether you can catch it or not, how much our real, substantial, the entire world, 14 Brahma, Bhuvanas, entire cosmos, worlds are appearing, how much our real, tangible, experiential. Remember, they all are just superimpositions because of the trigunas of Maya. They don't have any reality. Yet, they have so glittering expression of attracting our attention that we give it as such a reality. We think that alone is real. There's nothing real beyond it as its own कारण. Why I'm telling all that? इन गंगा जी किनारे जब बैठते हैं तो मन के सारे दुर्वृत्तियां शांत हो जाते हैं. And that Nirantara Shravana of Ganga Nadam will lead to the listening of the Hridayam existing, that Anahata Nada Nirantara. This Anahata Dhani itself in the next level is called as the Paravani, that it is Brahman. So this will be more beautifully told in the Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, in the Maitreyi Yajnavalkya Samvada also, in other Samvadas also. So, vritti rodhat vibhavyate, for us also, that nada heard by Brahman, and that is half said, that is being elaborated in the next shloka by Suthaji by saying, Yoginaha yadupasanaya. The yogis, in their effort of discovering that anahata dhvani in them, all the mala of dravya kriya karaka, they transcend, they remove, and then apunarbhavam yanti, they will discover their oneness with that Anahata Dhvani existing pure Parabrahma Paramatma. That is our real self. It's all very beautiful, miraculous. Right now, out of Majburi called as ignorance, we are identifying with upadhis and struggling. It's like, because of Gale mein Mangal Sutra baadh diya, therefore the husband, even though he doesn't love her, she is very funny, yet he is with her. In other cases, sometimes because he has tried the मंगल सूत्र, अभी करूँ क्या मैं, छोड़ तो नहीं सकती हूँ, झेलूंगी, ऐसा करके she also stays with him. You understand? Very funny example. Why that came, I don't know. Same way, we are lost because of our ignorance in the identity of these upadhis out of compulsions, going through misery only every day. These stupid equipments, when we transcend and identify with our own inner anahata nada, that is our real essential self. In that is the continuity. In that is the infinitude. In that is the bliss. And all that is done when we conquer the first step, which very vehemently, clearly hinted to us by the Chandra Rishi in our Adhyatma Ramayana, and that is first get out of Aham Dehosmi Deha Tadatmyam. If this one thing is achieved, more than half of the battle is conquered for both practical purposes. Deha related only the maximum samsara, that goes away. Second thing is what? Once the Deha Tadatma conquered, beyond behind Deha, in the Sukshma Sukshma Rupa, is my essential self, that I will be able to accept. If their tadatma is not given up, no, that I am the pure self, not only it is not accepted, subtle thing, I get frightened also because I am living comfortably as they host me. इसलिए उसको मानने को भी तैयार नहीं होते. But if this first step is achieved, Aham Dehosmi, then the possibility that Aham Brahmasmi is fully upgraded. Sadhana also can be done. But as long as we are Dehosmi, every time you want to do sadhana, the moment beyond Deha your sadhana is taking, the Deha Asmi Bhavana pulls us back to the Deha Sthiti again. Very terrible it is, very tough. When you truly, really start doing sadhana, we will understand all those things. So, Yadupasanaya Brahman Yoginah Malamatmanah Dravya Kriya Karakakyam then Yanti Punarbhavam Apunarbhavam Hitva Yanti Apunarbhavam. So, therefore, another thing we got for our meditation to meditate on the Anahata Nada in our Hrudaya. What is this continuously is there? The continuously existing thing is aham, 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 aham. And that is Shuddha Chaitanya Swarupa. That is we. Think about it more and more. All else are mind's thoughts only, and they're coming and going. Not knowing that they are mere thoughts out of bad habit, we are giving value importance to them and getting lost in identity with them. Very funny. Once you deeply understand Vedanta, no, how much wrong we are doing very strongly by identifying the vrittis one side, deha another side, we will know it. What time left now? Guru ke charan pakadkar, Upanishad Adi, when we listen for at least a decade or 12 years, then slowly it starts getting opened up. From one guru, not shifting from one guru to the other, one text to the other, not like ashram birds or guru. No, at one place. Clear? No yadupasanaya brahman yoginah malamatmanah dravya karakakyam hitva yanti apunarbhavam. So by this, the anahata dhvani dhyana can purify us from the triputi of dravya kriya karaka. Dravya is the object of my thought. Then the kriya is the thought of the object. The karaka is the knower of the thought of the object. These three are nothing but thoughts only. The thought is nothing but the Maya only. Maya is Bhagavan's power, one side, other side, given a value, projector of all the world, and giver of the reality to the world, and make us get lost in it, for making us not to pursue our real self. Listen again and again, again and again, 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 and first unbiased way you have to listen. Then when you contemplate, we'll know it. Now, tataha abhutu trivrut omkaraha. From that anahata dhvani, from the Brahmadeva's Hridaya only. We are talking about Brahmadeva here. Tataha abhutu trivrut omkaraha. So the Trimatra Yukta Omkara from that anahata started expressing. And in the beginning, how it was Yaha Avyakta Prabhavaha. In the first time, it is not specifically as Uma, it is in the very, very sublime form it was. And where from it has come Swarat, it has come from its own, the source of the Anahata Dhvani, not from anything outside. So Omkara we chant Vaikhari. Omkara we chant at the level of mind Madhyama. Even beyond that, the Pashyanti. So Pashyanti level of Omkara has manifested from that Anahata Dhvani of Brahmadeva. Now the Omkara Mahima is said in next 2 or 3 or 4 slokas. So Tata Abhutu Tribhrut Omkaraha Yaha Avyakta Prabhavaha, which is Avyakta is Parabrahma only. Avyakta Prabhava means it has come from him only. And Swarata, it is fully independent. It doesn't depend on any of the upadhis or any of the parishramas. Just it has expressed for us through the Omkara Ucharana, we reach to that level. But from Brahma Deva, that independent expression of Parabrahma only is called this Omkara. Thereafter, the Mahima of the Omkara is said. First one is Yat Tat Lingam. That is the Linga. It's a Chihnam. It's a symbol of whom Bhagavataha Brahmanaha Paramatmanaha. Of that Parabrahma Paramatma, this Omkara is a Lingam or Chihnam. Not Brahma Deva. ब्रह्मदेव के हृदय में जो परब्रह्म उस ओंकार के रूप में व्यक्त हुए. So once for all, we got now the authority of Bhagavatam that Omkara is Bhagavan's Chihna. And through that Omkara, Upasana, we experience that Brahman as our own self again, which cannot be explained in any of the words or any of the descriptions. Please remember it again and again. This is the way it is. No, I already referred yesterday all the texts where the pranava is beautifully given. Now, every one of them we may not remember again, but if you see Yattat Lingam Bhagavataha Brahmanaha Paramatmanaha, when it is said here, is it not said in Kathopanishad? Same in Gita also. Sarve Vedaha Yat Padamamanante Tapamsi Sarvani Chayat Vadanti Yadichanto Brahmacharyam Charanti Tatte Padam Sangrahena Bravimi. This is what Yamadharmaraj teaches to Nachiketa. Then he says, Om Iti Etatu. Om, that's all it is. Then he says, Etadalambanam Sreshtham, Etadalambanam Param, Etadalambanam Gnatva, Brahma Loke Mahiyate, Etadhevaksharam Brahma, Etadhevaksharam Param, Etadhevaksharam Gnatva, Yoyadichati Tasya Tatu. पहले वाला दूसरा दूसरा पहला हो गया. Anyway, so this is how that Omkara is said to be the Alambana. Now, have you not studied in Taittariya also? ओमिति ब्रह्मा ओमितीदगम सर्वम ओमित्येतदनुकृति अस्मवापि ओ श्रावयेत्या श्रावयन्ति ओमिति सामानि गायन्ति ओगुं शोमिति शस्त्राणि शगं सन्ति ओमिति ओमित्यध्वर्यु प्रतिकरं प्रतिगृणाति ओमिति ब्रह्मा प्रसौति ओमिति ब्राह्मणः प्रवक्षन्नाह ब्रह्मोपाप्नवानीति ब्रह्मैवोपाप्नोति. How detailedly we discuss that portion of Taittiriya Upanishad which talked about the Omkar. So the Kathopanishad and also Taittiriya. Now the Mundaka Upanishad very clearly. Dhanur Gruhitva Upanishadam Mahastram Sharam Hyupasa Nishitam Sandayita Ayamya Tadbhavagatena Chetasa Laksham Tadevaksharam Somya Vidhi. Then what is Dhanu? Then what is Sharam? Next sloka. Pranavo Dhanuho Sharo Hyatma Brahma Tallaksham Uchyate Apramattena Vedhavyam Sharavat Tanmayo Bhaveda. What I am talking to, I am remembering all the meaning, but no time to explain all of them. So the Mundaka Upanishad. Mandukya तो पहले ही बता दिया. ओमित्येतदक्षरमिदगं सर्वं तस्य उपव्याख्यानं भूतं भवद् भविष्यतीति सर्वम् ओंकार एव यच्च अन्यत् त्रिकालातीतं तदप्योंकार एव. And that is Brahma. Therefore, sarvam hi etat Brahma, ayamatma Brahma, soyamatma chatushpat. Then having explained all four padas, Jagarita Sthanaha, Vaishpragnaha, Saptangaha, Ekonavimshad Mukha, Stolabhuk, Vaishwanaraha, Pratham Padaha, Swapnasthanaha, Antapragnaha, Pravivuktabhuk, Tejasa, Ditya Padaha, Yatra Suptona Kanchana Kamam Kamaitena, Kanchana Swapnam Pashyati, Tat Sushuptam, Sushuptasthana, Eki Gurdaha, Pragnanaganeva, Anandamayohi, Anandabhuk Chetamukha Prajna Tritiya Padaha. Then the Parabrahma, Anta Pragnam, Na Vaishpragnam, No Bheta Pragnam, Na Prajnanaganam, Na Pragnam, Na Pragnam, Drustam Avyavaharyam, Agrahyam, Lakshanam, Achintyam, Avyavadesham, Ekatma Pratyasaram, Prapanchopashamam, Shantam, Shivam Advaitam, Chaturtam Manyante Satma, Savigneya. And then how to do the Vigneya? Then the Omkara. The Omkara is brought and the Omkara Upasana is said. Matra padaha patra pada matraha akara ukara makara iti jagarit sthanaha akaraha pratama matra aptehe adimatvadva apnoti vai sarvan kaman adishya bhavati swapna sthanaha teijasa ukaraha titiya matra utkarshad ubhayatvadva apnoti vai sarvan kaman. In the same way, makara tritiya matra mitehe apitehe minoti va idang sarvam apidishya bhavati amatraha chaturtha onkaraha. Then when you know that, you realize the truth. So this is how the Mandukya Upanishad, the whole Upanishad is about Omkar ke dwara how to reach to Parambrahma. In Bhagavad Gita, those three slokas, very beautiful. First, the 8 indicators of Parabrahma are told. Kavim Puranam Anushasidaramanoraniyam Samanusmaredya Sarvasya Dataramachintya Rupam Aditya Varnam Tamasa Parastat. First, understand the Brahman to be not the name and form, he is the substratum who can be understood through these indicated words. Then, Prayana Kale Manasachalena Bhaktya Yukto Yoga Bhalena Chaiva Bhruvor Madhye Pranam Avesha Samyak Satam Paramupurusamupaiti Divyam. That Paramatma you will reach through the meditation on the Bhrumadhya at the time of leaving the body. Then again, Bhagavan Krishna elaborate the same sadhana through adding the Omkara for the Upasana. So I'm giving you an alambana. He says, Yadaksharam Veda Vido Vadanti, like Katopanishad. Vishanti Yadyatayo Vidaraga, Yadichanto Brahmacharyam Charanti, Tatte Padam Sangrahena Pravakshe. How to do? Sarvadvarani Samyamya, Manohridi Nirudhyacha, Murdhni Adhaya Atmana Pranam, Astita Yoga Dharana, Om iti Ekaksharam Brahma Vyaharan, Ma Manusmaran, Yah Prayati Tejan Deham, Sayati Paramaangatim. Then the sadhanas, ananya cheta satam yomam smriti nityah, tasyaham swarupartha nityuktasya yoginaha. All those descriptions helping aids other sadhanas he goes on giving. So what we are seeing here is this Omkara is that lingam, yattat lingam brahmana paramatmanaha. So while we are studying the Mandukya, even the Taittiriya we told Omkara, remember, it is the Nama of Paramatma. It is the Pratika of Paramatma. It is the Alambana of Paramatma. Finally, it is Paramatma himself. And the Nama is already said, Omityetat, in Yoga Darshanam also, Tasya Vachaka Pranamaha. It is being said. And again in Taittariya, we have seen in the Cheshchanda Samru Shobho Vishwarupa, Chandobhyo the Amrutat Sambhavuva, Samendro Medya Sprunotu, Amrutasya Devadharno Vyasam Sharirame Charshanam, Jifame Madhumattama, Karnabhyam Burvisham, Brahmana Kosha Asi. This Omkara is the Kosha Shita in which Brahman is hidden. And this Omkara is hidden from Medhaya Pita by the Laukika Prajna. Becoming so busy about the Laukika Vyavahara, Laukika Bhoga, Laukika Vishayas, Laukika Jnana, we are not understanding the Om, we are not doing the Upasana of Om. Because of which the Om is not blessing. What is the blessing of Om? It opens up. Opens up what? For revealing. Revealing what? What it is containing inside. What it is containing? Brahmana Kosha Hasi, Parabrahma inside. This is how there are some great Rishis, Guru Parampara organizations or this is Adhyatmika Samsthas. Just to a Pranava Upasana, they reach to Paramatma. But in, mind you, in Mundaka Upanishad, when we see Omkara Upasana topic comes here also, it is said it's for Manda Madhyama Adhikari, not the Uttama Adhikari. Uttama Adhikari directly, his intellect is so sharp and subtle. He is doing the Atma and Atma Viveka so perfectly, distinctly, crystal clearly. The one whose intellect is not so sharp, so beautiful, so subtle, उनके लिए बेचारा ये ओंकार वाला उपासना देते, वो भी नहीं है जिनको मंदता भी, जो वेरी लो लेवल मध्यम अधिकारी है. You and I, all of us, for us, you know, Ram को पकड़ो, कृष्ण को पकड़ो, is the grossest to lowest. Even that also we don't do. हमको ना कोई भी साधना नहीं करना, बिना कुछ किए ही सब फल मिलना चाहिए. We made ourselves like that and we are continuing like that because we are not regular, sincere in our pursuit of going to the Guru, listening Shastra, not taken that as the goal of life. In that way. Anyways, okay. Tato bhut sunoti, कि ततो भूत त्रिविध ओंकारः यः अव्यक्त प्रभवः यः स्वराट यत् लिंगम भगवतः ब्रह्मणः परमात्मनः. That Omkara, which is indicator of Parabrahma Paramatma, has come from that Anahata Dhvani, from the heart of our Brahma Deva when he has become Samahitatma and was contemplating there. So Samahitatmana Brahmana Parameshvara Udakashat Avudunadaha Vritti Nirodhat Vibhavyate. So to know Yet Upasanaya Brahman Yogina Manamatmanaha Dravya Kriyakara Kakemitva Apunarvamyanti Tata Ahut Triyut Omkaraha. यह अव्यक्त प्रभवः यह स्वराटु यत् तत् लिंगम भगवता ब्रह्मणा परमात्मनः. भगवान ब्रह्म परमात्मा का वो लिंग है. Now again one more sadhana. Our Sutaji is without telling, he cannot. He says, Shrunoti yah imam spotam. Whoever are able to listen to this very sublime Omkaranada, which is a little grosser than the Anahata Dhvani. Shrunoti yah imam spotam supta shrotre cha shunya druk. Sukta Shrotre and Shunya Dhruk means when Shrotra is an indicator. So ears, because the sound ki relation, sound ki baat ho rahi hai na, when the what is that? Sukta Shrotra means the ears have slept. Mean the gross ears are not functional. In that way, we become introverted. Shunya druk means even the vrittis also are quietened. When the ears we stopped using to listen the sounds outer, inside also mind also quietened. In these two conditions, Supta Shrotra, Shunya Druk jo bante hain, Shrunoti ha imam spotam, that Omkara, that spotam can be heard as our own self there. Very closeness we feel with that. And yena vag vyajyate yasya vyaktihi akashaha atmanah. So in our case also, in Brahmadeva also, this is the Omkara from where we attend to. Yasya vyaktihi akasha means the Chidakash, sorry, the Hruda Akasha. तो जो हृदय का आकाश कहते हैं ना, हृदय का आकाश इन ब्रह्मदेवा और all of us has come from that unexpressed Omkara only. Okay, undifferentiated Omkara. Now then he says, from Omkara that only, Yena Vag Vyajyate. All the Shabda Rashi has come from that only. So if I am able to talk to you, whatever the language, no matter, it is a Vak, it is a Shabda Rashi, it is a Vani. So where from this Vani is coming? This Vani is coming from the Hrudaya Akasha Sthita Omkara only. So Yena Vag Yajyate Yasya Vyaktihi Akasha Atmanaha. So the Hrudaya Akasha, or you call it as Chitta Akasha, it has come from this Omkara. Remember the sequence. Anahata Dhvani, then the Omkara, then the Hrudaya Akasha, from that all the Vak or Shabda Rashi. Anahata Dhvani, Omkara, Hrudaya Akasha, all the Shabda Rashi. That is why Yasya Vyaktihi Akashaha Atmana. Vyakti means Abhivyakti, expression. Atmana half means your own Chitta. Akasha means Akasha. So the Chitta Akasha, in the space of the mind, from where all the words are coming. The space of the mind has come from the Omkara. Om has come from that Anahata Dhvani. That Anahata Dhvani itself is Pashyanti Vani, and next stage is Paravani, the Parabrahma Tattva. Parabrahma is Paravani. Parabrahma only in an Anahata Nada Rupa is Pashyanti. When it comes to the Madhyama Vani, it is differentiated in Rupa Nama, but not grossly, still it in the subtle form. When it comes out through the mouth, the Nama remains with our mouth and the Rupa goes into the object. That's called the vicary expression of the Rupa Nama. Prapancha Nirmana happens like this from the Shabda Rashi, from the Omkara through the Shabda. So in this way, Yena Vag Vyajyate Yasya Vyaktihi Akashaha Atmanaha. Atmana means your and mine and Brahmadevas. Akasha means the Chitta Akasha. Yasya Vyajyate Yasya Vyaktihi. That Omkara only expressed as this. And from this, Yena Vag Vyajyate, the subsequent, the Vani comes. And once the Vani comes, it is a play of the tongue again. When the sound which is homogeneous comes, it will become the movement of the tongue that all different languages are spoken. But they are all in the intellect or the mind also in the form of memory. So like if I have to talk to you in English language, इंग्लिश हो या हिंदी हो, तेलुगु हो, मलयालम, कुछ भी लैंग्वेज हो, सब शब्द ही हैं. But in my memory, there is an impression of this way. When the words are expressed like this, they can mean this meaning which I want to convey. This type of knowledge inside functions by wagging the tongue this and that way. Therefore, that particular words of that particular language come out to indicate that particular meanings. And if you also know that language, then you also correlate and you understand Swamiji is loving us or scolding us, whatever it is. Is it not? So, Brahmadeva, and he has done the Samayita Dhyana. In that he had heard the Anahata Dhvani. From there came the Omkara. From there came the Chitta Akasha. In that came all the sounds. And the whole world is nothing but sounds. There is no Rupa without the sound. Is it not? नाम नहीं बोला तो कोई रूप या कोई बंदा खड़ा है. If you don't know who is him by the word, who is he, you can never understand. इसलिए पूछते कौन है. Something you have to say by name. कुछ भी ये पागल है, it is some name you have to say. अरे इंटेलिजेंट है, मिनिस्टर है, मेगास्टर है, समथिंग अंकल है, पेंकल है, टिंकल है, कुछ तो बोलना पड़ेगा. नेम, मिस्टर सो एंड सो इज हिज नेम. Without indicating, you can't. Even an object is there. Just tell to your children, बेटा वो ले आओ. अब वो क्या है बाबा? अब वो without telling the name, what can you do? You should tell, वो वाला जो है चश्मा ले आओ. Something name you have to tell. Whole world of forms is dependent on the names only. Names are the sounds. Sounds are the Omkara. Omkara is Anahata Dhvani. Remember, the Anahata is the first expression of Paramatma. Beyond the Anahata is Parabrahma Anubhuti. Even this Vani also becomes quite there. Tadyathe Shanti Atmani. Even that Vani also becomes Shanta, that is Atma. Anyway, so Shrunoti Ivam Spotam Supta Shrotre Cha Shunya Druku. If somebody can meditate on that, he'll have to quieten his ear sounding, ears listening ability, so to the mind. Shunya Druk means the Chitta also is quietened. He will be able to listen to that Omkara. Then from that, the Chitta Akasha came, from that Vani has come, all the Shabdas. Clear? Now, again it is repeated, Swadhamnaha Brahmanaha Sakshat Vachakaha Paramatmanaha. So Swadhamnaha Brahmanaha Paramatmanaha. Swadhamni means its own original abode from where it came, that Omkara, which is Paramatma, the supreme ultimate self in every individual, in totality is called as Brahman. So उस ओंकार का अपना स्वधाम जो हरेक जीव में आत्मा के रूप में है, परमात्मा के रूप में, और समष्टि के पीछे ब्रह्म के नाम से जाना जाता है, उस ब्रह्म का, उस परमात्मा का, उस अपने स्वधाम का, दिस ओंकार इज वाचकः, तस्य वाचकः प्रणवः. वाचकः प्रणवः. Remember, Om is Vachaka, but Satyam Jnanam Anantam, they are not Vachaka. Vachaka Vachya Bheda nahi hai. We have already studied in Taittiriya Upanishad. Now I don't remind all that. It will be a very heavy subject. Now, Saha, now listen. Now the most important thing comes now. Saha, that Omkara, Sarva Mantra Upanishad Veda Bijam Sanatanam. That Om is eternal, and it is the Bijam, the seed for Sarva Mantra, all mantras. Sarva Upanishad, all Upanishads, all Sarva Veda, all Vedas. सारे वेदों का, वेदों में रहने वाले मंत्रों का, और मंत्रों में एक हिस्सा उपनिषद है उनका, सबका बीज ओंकार. That's why यो वेदादौ स्वर प्रोक्तो वेदांते च प्रतिष्ठितः. वेद आदौ स्वरः प्रोक्तः, वेद अन्ते च प्रतिष्ठितः. That is called ओंकार. But Paramatma is even beyond ओंकार. तस्य प्रकृति लीनस्य यः परः स महेश्वरः. Please remember, our goal is not Om. Our goal, through the Om Alambana and Upasana, the Param Brahma, who cannot be again put it any words. What he is mentioned as Satyam Jnanam Anantam one place, Satchidananda another place, Yat Saksharat Aparokshat Brahma third place. Here it is called as Omkar. Here the Om Upasana is different from the Satyam Jnanam Anantam Dhyana. But all of them take us to that experience, which is very much immanent in the entire universe, but it is transcendental, therefore cannot be caught by any upadhis of Vani or Mano. किसी उपाधि से पकड़ में नहीं आता है, लेकिन इस पूरे ब्रह्मांड के हर कण कण में जो अस्थि है, उस पर ब्रह्म हमारा लक्ष्य है. Thereafter, कि तथा अक्षर समाम्नायम असृजत भगवान जहा. So from this Omkara, which is got three of the syllables, Oma, from that all the Aksharas, the Varnamala, the Brahmadeva has created. That's called Maheshwara Sutras and all. So that will be the thing. From those Aksharas only, all the Chatur Vedas have come out. Is all Shabda Rashi ki baat. Because the question is how the Vedas are being spread. But within those Vedas, the purpose of Veda is for everyone to realize their own self and get liberated. All these very crucial, beautiful, important informations we'll study tomorrow. Sarvam Krishnarpanam. Om Shanti Shanti शांति। आज देखो इसी बहाने कठोपनिषद, मुंडकोपनिषद, तैत्तिरीय उपनिषद, मांडुक्य उपनिषद, प्रश्नोपनिषद also. All Upanishads we have remembered. Bhagavad Gita. And there are some texts written on only Pranava Upasana by some saints, etc. Mandukyam is enough, I tell you. If you thoroughly study the Agama Prakaranam, Chesadvar, from a qualified teacher, that would be very, very beautiful. So, thank you. Om Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sri Bhagavata Sharanam Mama, Sri Sadguru Sharanam Mama, Sri Sutha Sharanam Mama, Sri Shukadeva Sharanam Mama, Sri Vyasa Sharanam Mama, Sri Narada Sharanam Mama, Sri Kumara Sharanam Mama, Sri Brahma Sharanam Mama, Sri Vishnu Sharanam Mama, Sri Parabrahma Sharanam Mama, Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama. Om Sri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva. Sri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva. Sri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare, Sri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva. Sri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva. Om Mukhaṁ Karoti Vachalam Pangum Langhayate Girim Yat Krupatamaham Vande Paramanandamamadhavam. Swarge Satye Cha Kailase Vaikunte Nasti Ayam Rasaha Atah Pibantu Sadbhagyaha Mama Munchata Karhichita. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Shri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha. Srimad Bhagavata Mahapuranam Dashama Skandha Uttarardha Atha Dvipanchashattamo Tripanchashattamo. Friends, the 52nd chapter we have completed yesterday, but last 3 or 4 slokas we'll just browse through just to make the continuity. But the Parayan ke liye let us chant from which shloka? Narayana Narayana. 43rd onwards, let us chant of the 52nd chapter. Just to continue. Rukminyuvacha yasyangri pankajarajaha snapanam mahantah vanchantyumapatirivatma tamopahatyai yarhi ambujakshanalabheya bhavat prasadam jahyamasonvratakrushan shatajanmabhi syat. Brahmana uvacha इत्येते गुह्य संदेशाः यदुदेव मया हृताः विमृश्य कर्तुं यच्चात्र क्रियतां तदनन्तरम्. इति श्रीमद्भागवते महापुराणे पारमहंस्यां संहितायां दशमस्कन्धे उत्तरार्धे रुक्मिण्युद्वाह प्रस्तावं नाम 53तमोऽध्यायः. ओं श्रीकृष्णपरब्रह्मणे नमः. अथ 53तमोऽध्यायः. श्रीशुक उवाच. ओं वैदर्भ्याः सतु सन्देशं निशम्य यदुनन्दनः प्रगृह्य पाणिना पाणिं प्रहसन्निदमब्रवीत्. श्रीभगवानुवाच. तथाहमपि तच्चित्तः निद्रां च न लभे निशि वेदाहं रुक्मिणा द्वेषात् मोहाद्भो ममोद्वाहो निवारितः. तामानयिष्ये उन्मथ्य राजव्यापसदान्मृधे राजन्यापसदान्मृधे मत्पराम् अनवद्याङ्गीम् एधसोऽग्निशिखाम् इव. श्रीशुक उवाच. उद्वाहृक्षं च विज्ञाय रुक्मिण्याः मधुसूदनः रथं संयुज्यताम् आशु दारुकेत्येह सारथिं. स चाश्वैः शैव्यसुग्रीव मेघपुष्पपलाहकैः युक्तं रथम् उपानीय तस्थौ प्राञ्जलिरग्रतः. आरुह्य स्यन्दनं शौरिर्द्विजमारोप्य तूर्णगैः आनर्तात् एकरात्रेण विदर्भान् अगमत् हयैः. राजा सकुण्डिनपतिः पुत्रस्नेहवशङ्गतः शिशुपालाय स्वां कन्यां दास्यन् कर्माण्यकारयतु. पुरं सम्मृष्ट संसिक्त मार्गरथ्या चतुष्पथं चित्रध्वज पताकाभिः तोरणैः समलङ्कृतं श्रग्गन्धमाल्याभरणैः विरजोम्बरभूषितैः जुष्टं स्त्रीपुरुषैः श्रीमत् गृहैरगुरुधूपितैः पितॄन् देवान् समभ्यर्च्य विप्रान् शविधिवन् नृप भोजयित्वा यथा न्यायं वाचयामास मङ्गलं सुस्नातां सुदतीं कन्यां कृतकौतुकमङ्गलाम् आहतां शुकयुग्मेन भूषितां भूषणोत्तमैः चक्रुः सामर्ग्यदुर्मन्त्रैर्वध्वा रक्षां द्विजोत्तमाः पुरोहितोऽथर्वविद्वैः जुहावग्रहशान्तये हिरण्यरूप्यवासांसि तिलांश्च गुणमिश्रितान् नादाद्धेनूश्च विप्रेभ्यः राजा विधिविदाम्बरः एवं चेदिपति राजा धमघोषः सुताय वै कारयामास मन्त्रज्ञैः सर्वमभ्युदयोचितम् मदच्युद्भिर्गजानीकैः स्यन्दनैर्हेममालिभिः पत्यश्वसङ्कुलैः सैन्यैः परीतः कुण्डिनं ययौ तं वै विदर्भाधिपतिः समभ्येत्याभिपूज्य च निवेशयामास मुदा कल्पितान्यनिवेशने तत्र साल्वो जरासन्धः दन्तवक्त्रो विदूरतः आजग्मुश्चैद्यपक्षीयाः पाण्ड्रकाद्याः सहस्रशः कृष्णरामद्विषो यत्ताः कन्यां चैद्याय साधितुं यद्यागत्य हरेत् कृष्णः रामाद्यैर्यदुभिर्वृतः योत्स्यामः संहतास्तेन इति निश्चितमानसाः आजग्मुर्भूभुजः सर्वे समग्रबलवाहनाः श्रुत्वा एतद्भगवान् रामः विपक्षीयन् नृपोद्यमं कृष्णं च एकं गतं हर्तुं कन्यां कलहशङ्कितः बलेन महता सार्धं भ्रातृस्नेहपरिप्लुतः त्वरितः कुण्डिनं प्रागात् गजाश्वरथपत्तिभिः ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. Friends, throughout Bhagavata, wherever Brahma Jnana is there, attend to that. Wherever the Bhakti Sadhana is given, attend to that. Wherever Bhagavad Rupa, Guna, Leela, Dhama, Vaibhava is taught, attend to that. Throughout the Bhagavata, the learning is to attend to the Bhagavan, especially with our mana, with bhakti, with our buddhi, in trying to understand how glorious, how great, how divine, how ultimate is Bhagavan. So every time the prasanga may not be of highly, the intellectual, highly emotional, but every prasanga is Bhagavad Sambandhi. Ultimately, yena kena prakarena harihi smartavyah tasmat kenapi upayena manaha krishne niveshayeto. These are the sara of the Bhagavata. Bhagavat banne ka yeh tarika hai. So here the greatest and beautiful most topic of Bhagavan first vivaha with Rukmini ji, that is what is being discussed. So at length we saw Rukmini ji's sandesha through that Brahmana Deva to Lord Krishna. So in that, if you see in that 41st shloka, she says, day after is a marriage, before that you come with all the sainya, then Nirmathya Chaidya Magadha Indrabalam, by destroying the force and power of the Shishupala and the Magadharaj Jarasandha ityadi, prasakya forcefully, Maam mujhe Rakshasena Vidina Udvaha. Marry me in the Rakshasa Vidhi Vidhana. I am only telling you, and that will be your Virya Shulka to me. Then she says, you may have a doubt, I'll be inside Antapura, then how to take you from there? My family members also may retaliate. In retaliation, you may also have to fight them. In that, they may be killed. I don't want that. Therefore, your coming and abducting me is not from the Antapura inside. Utna zyada risk aap bhi mat lena, and no fighting between you and my parents. They should not be harmed. Therefore, the upayam, she says, ki tvam udvahe katamiti pravadami upayam. What is upayam? Purvedyu asti mahati Kuladevi Yatra. So a day before, that is tomorrow only, Kuladevi Yatra is there. Yasyam, in which Bahihi Namavaduhu Girija Upayat. That Namavadu going to be marrying that girl, go to Girija Mandira and she'll have to do the Upasana. So that's the time you come and take me. That's understood. She intended and it's understood at that time you come. Very well, thoroughly planned. Now she says, last Chetavani wala, warning wala. Not Chetavani warning, but it's her single pointed love devotion to God. हम सबको भी यही होना चाहिए. As much we develop the ananyata, so much we invoke God's grace to reach Him. As much in our mind, instead of ananyata, anyatas are there, distractions are there, other priorities, importances also are there. भगवान never comes. भगवान को सिंगल पॉइंटेडली वो उनको ही हमें चाहना है, उनके लिए हमें प्रयत्न करना है. हाँ? In 8th chapter, Bhagavan says it 2-3 times. Ananya chetaha satatam yomam smarati nityashah tasyaham sulabha partha nityayuktasya yoginaha ananya. Today we have at length 30 minutes we spoke to our youth of Bhagavad Gita, 8th chapter, 22nd shloka. Again Bhagavan says same thing. Purushah saparah partha bhaktya labhyatu ananyaya. यस्यांतस्थानि भूतानि येन सर्वमिदं तथम. We have explained to our children. Ananya means first, only Lord Krishna, no other God. One meaning. Second meaning is with Lord Krishna also Ananya. Don't take him as other than you. You surrender your every upadhi only to the Krishna. There is nothing other thing not belonging to the Lord. This is called second Ananyata. So first Ananya is no other expressions of divine, only Krishna. First Ananya, no Anya. Then with Krishna, our own Ananyata. I am not separate from him. My mana, buddhi, indriya, deha, prana, sarvam, Krishna mayam, Krishna arpanam, Krishna seva, Krishna eva. This called as Ananya Bhakti. And this Ananya Bhakti at this level is pure Vedantic Jnana only. Because only as Parabrahma, all pervading, one without second, that all me, all mine also can be him or his. Therefore, the Ananya Bhakti is only possible through Jnana. Because only in Jnanam, the Anyata goes away. Ananyata means one without second. Ananya means one without second. Ananya means Advaita. Advaita means Ekameva Advaita. The ultimate of the bhakti is Ananya Bhakti, and it is nothing but Ekameva Advayam Brahma. So then only the Purushaha. Then what is Purusha at that level of Jnana defined Ananya Bhakti? Here the Purusha is not again Krishna coming and giving you his makhan or giving you what you want. Or Krishna taking you to his own loka, goloka and making you entertained there. No. Here Purusha therefore is Purishena Purushaha Purnatvat Purushaha. That pure conscious Brahman who is Purna, all pervading infinite, therefore in and through every being is fully occupied that being. In that Puri he is Shayana. So I gave the example of the youngsters, like I am the Jiva, I am the Purusha of this body. That is how I feel myself in wherever I am touched in the body. Whether you touch the toe of me or the head of me or any part of the body, I experience कि आप मुझे touch कर रहे हो. Why? I am the Purusha who is Shayanam, staying in this Puri completely Purnataha. You also are a Jiva who is a Purusha with regard to your body. Therefore, anybody touches any part, you know it is you because you are Purushaya and Purna Purusha in that day. Now, in this way, there is beyond subtler than you and I, the pure consciousness, which is there in me also, in you also, in that person, this thing, that thing also, and in between all, the empty space also, that same Purusha is there. That Purusha is the one who is obtained as our own self with the Jnana Rupi Ananya Bhakti. If the Ananya Bhakti is Bhakti Rupi, then the Purusha Prapti is Bhagavad Darshanam, then Salokyam, Samipyam, Sarupyam. These kind of Bhakti related muktis come there. So that we are all quoting from Bhagavad Gita shlokas to say here Rukmini Mata is not threatening or frightening, but she is expressing her Ananya Bhakti. And I want you. If I can't get you, I can't live. And this why we are explaining in detail. That type of single pointed. I want only the God वाला जब होता है ना, तभी जाकर साधनाएं अच्छे संपन्न होकर भगवत अनुभव दर्शन प्राप्ति होता है. So may we all pray for that Ananya Vancha for Bhagavan and Ananya Prayatna for Bhagavan. And as she has done, a part of Prayatna is Prarthana to Bhagavan. She is done the Prarthana only through that Brahmana. I want you and you only can take me. My desire is you and you only can bless me and remove all this Maya called Chaitya and Magadha Rajas. What she says, she says, Yasya Angri Pankaja Rajaha Snapanam Mahantaha Vanchanti. That Lord whose dust of the feet, all great Mahatmas also want to take it and put on their head. And Umapativa Atmatamopahatye, just like the great Tattvajnani, Brahmagnani, those who want to become so, they go to Bhagavan Shiva and worship him and blessed by him. तो जैसे आत्म अज्ञान को छोड़कर आत्म ज्ञान को पाने की वांछा से साधक लोग शिव जी को प्रणाम करते हैं, और वैसे ही जिनके चरण धूलि को महांत भक्त लोग अपने सिर पे डालते हैं. So the difference here what? The bhaktas take the dust of the feet of Lord Vishnu and the jnanis take the dust of the feet of Lord Shiva. Then Shiva and Vishnu are not two, the expressions. Why? Because Shiva is Jnana Guru. Because in Jnana nothing should be there other than Brahman. Therefore Bhola Shankar कुछ भी नहीं, शमशान में घूमते रहते. पर भक्tas they want so many things. Therefore the छप्पन भोग वाले भगवान with all the attire and everything he is there. So that way one Parabrahman only. Bhaktas who want many things, many lokas, many bhoga, the Lord has to express as the very rich Bhagavan Vishnu. And for a jnani, everything should be given up. Then only one without second Brahman is obtained. Therefore, Lord Shiva, who just moves only on the mountains, etc., without anything, in that way the Bhagavan expresses. So what we seek, उस प्रतीक में भगवान हमारे सामने रहते हैं. It doesn't mean that Shiva Bhagavan cannot give you the Aishwaryas and Vishnu Bhagavan cannot give you the moksha. No, ऐसा नहीं है. But what expression generally. So here the Rukmini Mata is saying, जिज्ञासु लोग शिव जी के चरण धूलि डालते हैं सर पे, उसी तरह महाभक्त लोग आप कृष्ण के चरण धूलि को सर में डालने का मांगते हैं. ऐसे आपको if at all यदि अंबुजाक्ष न लभेया भवत प्रसादम, if I am not getting the favorable reply from you and if you are not accepting me, then jahyami asuna vrata krushan shatajanmabhi. I will just do the vrata. In that vrata, I do all the upavasa, no nidra ityadi. I become krusha, and asun jahyami. I will leave my prana and die. Shatajanmabhi. Even 100 times if I am born again and again. तो कितने भी जन्म आवे, आप ही अब मुझे मेरे पति होनी है, नहीं है तो मैं शरीर छोड़ूंगी, लेकिन I will not distract my mind from you. That is why Narayana, in whichever avatar he comes, Lakshmi Devi will be there. If she is not there, she will not be there. But if she comes as avatar, she will be consort to Narayana only. In Vamanadi avatar, she has not come. But in Rama avatar as Sita, Krishna avatar as Rukmini, she has come. So, hundreds of janmas, I will be doing tapasya to obtain you. Every janma, if I don't obtain you, I will leave the body, but I will not divert my mind to anybody else. That ananyata. That's why Bhagavan Vishnu also keeps Lakshmi Devi in his own chest. Itna prem. So, competition between Shiva and Parvati, Shiva and Vishnu. शिव जी ने कहा मैं गोद में बिठाता हूँ पार्वती जी को. अच्छा, मैं लक्ष्मी को अपने दिल में बिठाता हूँ. तो शिव जी कहते हैं मैं अपने सर पे बिठाता हूँ. देन विष्णु कहते हैं मैं और भी पास में हृदय में, ऐसा मैं दिखाता हूँ. देन शिव जी सेज आ जाओ. देन शिवा एंड पार्वती अर्धनारीश्वर. Vishnu Bhagavan says, then I will take Parvati, the Lakshmi Devi into me. I only remain as Brahman. This is how, this simple way of saying, nothing to be taken very serious there. So, if you are not blessing me, if you are not holding my hand, panigrahanam, I will die. Now, what's the lesson for us? This type of ananyata, which we today in our morning Upanishad introduction also saw. If you remember those 10-12 minutes we discussed, just to go back to the morning time. Dekho. Ananyata, I want Paramatma Bhakti exclusively. To generate that single pointed Shubhecha for the Lord only, we have to listen to all Shastras. Again and again. Because if the Shubhecha, that is, I want to obtain only Paramatma, not anything else, if that doesn't come, we can never be a single pointed sadhaka. Even small little disturbance, distraction also takes us away back into the world. रुक्मिणी के इस प्रेम पत्र और प्रेम प्रसंग से हमें सीखना है. Now, the Lord also reciprocates that. How can when a devotee that much, is praying to the God, that God forsakes them. All those 16,000 women, where to go now? We want you only as Pati. For their sake, he agreed, not that he wanted to marry them. So many, that other religious wretched fellows, jealous of our Bhagwan and our Purana Itihasa, they talk nonsense in this way. Bhagwan is a Parabrahma. How can he be at the body level? How wretched, how low level to think. They've decided to think negative, then they can never be convinced. See, Paramatma Deha hai kya? Janma karma chame divyam. I am the divine expression. If he is not a Deha, how can he have the marriages for the Deha Asakti level? You understand? And he is Parabrahma only always. They only wanted to marry, and all of those 16,000, what are they? According to Maha Yoga Shastra, the 16,000 Patnis of Krishna are the 16,000 variety of vrittis that are possible in the whole cosmos, of which every of the jiva invokes according to his nature some or the other, and he behaves or lives accordingly. And we all know no vritti can be without Chaitanya. चैतन्य का उसमें प्रवेश नहीं है तो वृत्ति कैसी जन्म लेगी, कैसे उसका प्रादुर्भाव होगा, कैसे वो पता चलेगा? Without basking in the light of consciousness, the thoughts are dead matter only. Like if I have a vritti of the, let us say, book, so that book vritti is in the mind, no doubt, in the chitta. But if that is not lit by the consciousness in me, how will I become aware of the thought of that object? That awareness is Krishna. So the Krishna marrying 16,000 is the consciousness is there with all the vritti formations for them to exist, and from the vrittis came the entire gross world manifested. So all these sublime things they don't know, and just nautanki they do. Jealous. Don't just get carried away with those people. Huh? Very, very poisonous they are. We don't talk anything negative about their shastras. If it all it leads them to the Paramatma, very good, well done, go. We don't want them because we already our great, great Shastra, Shruti, Smriti, Purana, Idhas, अब इतने सारे और इतना स्पष्ट इतना अद्भुत है. Why should you go for anything? When your parents are giving such a wonderful food and all, why you go to the neighbor beggars and ask from them 4 दिन पहले की खिचड़ी? We don't need it. So we are self-sufficient. By the way, keep it in mind. Though when we discuss about Parabrahma, we should not come down at lower level. But when the prasangas come of Krishna, marrying the vrittis, ananyata, so when all that comes, we have to sometimes in the prasanga vashata, we have to hint at you to help you in not going in wrong thinking or wrong guidance. Otherwise, people get converted and are denied of such a great Sanatana Dharma. हो गया फिर इस जन्म के लिए बेचारे. Why do you do that? Those cunning people, they do all nonsense. तुमको अकल होना चाहिए. How great is your own religion, dharma? Anyway, coming to our topic here, in this way she said, if you don't take me, O Lord, I will 100 lives leave the body by doing vrata only for you, but I will not divert my mind. In that way, in all of us, that ananyata of Paramatma Prapti, when it comes, then only Bhagavad Krupa in the form of Guru comes, and Guru with all his Shakti teaches us the goal as well as the means, and all along he will be with us when we are traveling in the path or the means till we reach the goal. All these in our ananyata, Bhagavan makes it possible. दो अनन्यताएं हैं, एक परमात्मा के अलावा और कुछ नहीं चाहिए. That is one ananyata. Second, for that I need Paramatma's Kripa only, who by removing the lower Maya of Rajastamas, he purifies me. By using that positive Maya of Sattva he helps me in gaining the knowledge. प्रभु की कृपा से ही सत्व गुण बढ़कर ज्ञान मिलेगा. प्रभु के कृपा से ही रजोतम जो ज्ञान के विघ्न है वो चले जाते हैं. In this way you can connect all that thing. Then having this way given the whole message of Rukmini Mata, Brahmana Uvacha, Brahman ji ने क्या कहा? इति एते गुह्य संदेशाः. These are the secret sandeshas. He Yadudeva, the Lord of Yadavas, Maya Ahrutaha, brought by me. Vimrushya, please go through them, contemplate on them, vicharana kariyega, kartum yacha atra. And what is to be done in this regard? As a response, kriyatam tatu, please do it so. Anantaram. Anantaram is immediately. तुरंत करेगा. Anantara means bina antar. Antar means delay. Anantara means turant. तुरंत करेगा. Because this is not a thing where you can wait time. अब परसों ही शादी और यहाँ से जाने में एक दिन लग जाता है. This is how the 6th chapter of so many topics, right from the 52nd chapter of which contained the who is that Raja Muchukunda's Mukti se lekar ke, all this we have seen it. Now what happened after Sandesha is received by Krishna? What did he do? Let us see. Om Athatri Panchashattamo Shri Shukha Uvacha. Just few slokas we will see. In that 53rd chapter, Shukadevji is narrating to our Parikshit Maharaja. What is that? VIDARBHA Sahatu Sandesham Nishamya. Having fully heard the Sandesha from that Vidarbha Rajaputri, that Rukmini Devi, this Yadunandana, Lord Krishna, Pragruhya Panina Panim, holding the hand of that Brahmana with his own hands, Prahasan, with a wonderful, beautiful, joyful smile, Idam Abravit. These are the words Lord Krishna spoke. Sri Bhagavan Uvacha. So what did Bhagavan say? Sri Bhagavan Uvacha. Bhagavan says, Tata ahamapi tachittaha. Are just like she has totally in that prema with me, devotion to me, in me also, my chitta also, so much of prema for her only. And Bhagavan masala add kar rahe, like in the modern movies, Nidram cha na labhe nishi. Because of my prema to her in my chitta, I am not able to even sleep in the night because quickly I want to marry her. Labhe nishi na nidra. Now from this we can also understand the more the bhakta remembers the God, to that extent Bhagavan also remembers. The more the guru, the disciple meditates on the guru and prays to him, to that extent the guru also is aware of the shishya, his sthiti, his sadhana, all of them. So we as a bhakta and shishya have to tune to our guru and God as much as we can, then only the blessings come. Never ever with parents, with guru and God say that कि उनकी जरूरत है तो वो हमारे पास आएंगे. This type of ego, please don't do. Either it's an expression of ego or an expression of the laziness expressed in the form of emotion. हम भगवान को पता है ना मैं इतने दुख में हूँ, खुद को आना चाहिए. गुरु को पता है ना मैं इतना हूँ, गुरु को आना चाहिए. पेरेंट्स को पता है मैं हूँ. Why? This again laziness. Out of arrogance also, out of laziness also, we think that they should take initiative. It is wrong. Simple calculation. It is our need. Therefore, we have to take initiative. So simple it is. भगवान को मुझे जरूरत है कि भगवान को मेरा जरूरत है? I need Bhagavan. Bhagavan doesn't need me. Is it not? I need parents. They don't need me. They are there. They will live. They were there before we were born also. So do I need the Guru? Guru is in Brahma Anubhuti. उनको मेरे क्या जरूरत है? तो वह मुझे पहुंचना है. To the parents, to serve them. To the Guru, to surrender and listen to Jnanam. And Bhagavan to merge in him. Okay, so Bhagavan says, same here also. Tata ahamapi tachittaha nidram cha nalabhe nishi. I am not able to sleep at nights also because my chitta also is occupied by her thoughts only. Then Veda aham. I know this also. What is that? Rukmina dveshat. By that Rukmi, the elder brother of Rukmini, and the eldest son of that Bhishmaka, that because he hates me, mama udvaha nivaritaha. I know the discussions have happened. Everybody agreed to get Rukmini married to me. That is Rukmi, the elder one, because it dvesha to me, उन्होंने इस विवाह का मेरे साथ उनके विवाह का निवारण किया, ये भी मैं जानता हूँ. This was told to us by Shukadeva. Brahmana is not told. In the Sandesha, this is not written that my brother is stopping and all. But I know it, that fellow has done it. So Krishna Bhagavan knows it from other means. Okay, then he takes the commitment. Now, Tam Anaishye. Definitely, I will bring her to Dwaraka. How? Unmatya Rajanya Apasadan. By churning and destroying all the dushta. Apasada means dushtas. who are in the form of राजा राजन्य, राजा के रूप में रहने वाले सारे दुष्टों का मथन करके मृधे इन द युद्ध ताम to her anayishe, I will bring her here. And why is it so? Mat param. Because for her, I am the only single goal. So Bhagavan will take any risk to save the bhakta if the bhakta is, as it is said here, mat para. See, manmana bhavat bhakto madhyaji mam namaskuru. Machitta madgata pranaha. So tatparatvam we have to learn in our life. तत्परता is from our side we say matparata. Bhagavan is saying जो मेरे को ये परम लक्ष्य परम लक्ष्य मानते हैं, to them every risk I take. He took everything, for that Indra, he took the roop of Bali, Vamana, and he became a beggar also. For the sake of Prahlada, he took a Vichitra roop of Nrusimha, Narayan Simha, and for the sake of the Matsya Kurma Avataras. Any rupa Bhagavan will take. And if Krishna Rama to Manushya ka hi avatar hai. So many difficulties these avatars have, this Vesha. He has gone through because of devotees. Matpara and Anavadyangi. Anavadyangi means the blemishless, wonderful expression. She is and she is Matpara. Therefore, definitely I will bring by destroying all those Raja named Rakshasasa Dushtasu Ethasa Agnishikam Iva. Like from the wooden planks through the churning, how the fire is brought, in that way I will churn out and finish all those Rakshasas. From them, the Agni Rupini, this Rukmini, I will bring her. So Bhagavan has replied in one shloka, both of acceptance and then readiness to put all efforts to bring her to himself. In this way, then Sri Shuka Vacha. Now Shukadev continues. Ki Udvaha Ruksham cha Vijnaya. He, having known that day after tomorrow alone is the nakshatra or all the muhurta for the vivaha decided of Rukmini, Rukminyaha of the Rukminiji, Madhusudana, Lord Krishna, Ratham Samyuchatam Ashu, Daruka, Itiyaha Sarathim. He ordered the Sarathi, hey, it is no time, day after only the muhurta, we have to go there. Therefore, just make the Ratha ready for us to go there. So, Daruka. We have already seen in the 12th Skandha, the earlier class, how Bhagavan, Daruka and all that. Daruka is the name of Bhagavan Krishna's charioteer. Ratha Sarathi. And he has 4 horses. Their ka naam yahan bata rahe humko. Sacha Ashwaihi. Yuktam Ratham Upaniya Tastau Pranjarihi. So the yoke with the 4 horses, he brought the chariot there, folded the hands in front of the Lord and stood. And what are the names of the horses of Lord Krishna? Ki Shaibya, Sugriva, Megha Pushpa, Valahaka. Shaibya, Sugriva, Megha Pushpa, Valahaka are the names of the horses. जहाँ उनको भी नाम देकर बुलाते हैं, like have a dog at home. Some name तो you give it. They give. So Shaibya, Sugriva, Valahaka, Pushpa. Then Megha Pushpa and Valahaka. ऐसे चारों घोड़ों से जोता हुआ the chariot that Daruka brought and kept ready. Then Aruhya Syandanam Shaurihi. So Bhagavan Krishna, he has boarded the chariot. Then Dijam Aropya made that Brahmana also sit in the same chariot. Turnagaihi, and these 4 horses are swift moving horses. Turnaga. One horse is famous, na Chetak. Shivaji Maharaj ke jo kehte na. So Turnagaihi, that fast moving horse yoked Ratha, Krishna is seated. He pulled that Brahmana and made a seater. Then Anarthat, from this Anartha place called Dwaraka, Ekaratrena. Overnight, in one night only, Vidarbhan Agamat Hayahi. With those fast moving Ghoda in that chariot, he reached to Vidarbha, which otherwise may take 2 or 3 days, but he did not postpone into tomorrow. That evening only he left and reached. Overnight travel. जब इमरजेंसी केसेस होते हैं रातों रात गड्डी लेकर निकलते हैं ना, वो वाला बात हो. Then when Bhagavan Krishna is moved from here, what the Raja of the Kundinapura, the Bhishmaka Nagara is also that Vidarbha Nagara, another name it has called Kundina Nagara. So that Kundina Nagara, Vidarbha Nagara Raja Bhishmaka, he had compelled by that elder son, had to agree for the marriage of Rukmini with Shishupala. So Muhurta day after, all the arrangements in that kingdom are made. all the description comes as a next topic. Thereafter, there that Shishupala comes, he is received by Kundina Raja and he is given the place to stay. Then all the Magadha Raja, Panduraga, they also reach. Then Balramji thinks, Arey sab hai, my brother has gone. Definitely there will be Yuddha. He has gone all alone without the Sainyam. Chalo main bhi nikalta hu. In this way, tomorrow this portion we will see then how Bhagwan truly, literally, after she finishes the Gauri Puja, kidnaps her and just moves running so fast and swift. When they were ready to chase all of them, then Balarama comes and stops all of them. So this is how this Rukmini Udvahaka Prasanga we will enjoy tomorrow. Sarvam Krishna Arpanamastu Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachate Purnasa Purnamada Purnameva Shishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Sai Guru Bhyo Namaha Krishna Chandra Bhagavan Ki Jai Om Urmosa Savarena Vargode Deva Saitu Pranaya Panavya Udana Samapati मध्य मध्य वर्तमान उत्तरा वस्तुका कृष्णास्वना तांबूल नीराजनान दर्शयामि ओम नीलमेघ श्याम कृष्ण नित्य जगन मोहन कृष्ण बालगोपाल कृष्ण भव्य मंगलम वेणुगान लोल कृष्ण वेदांत वेद नवनीत कृष्ण मंगलम भक्त जनाधार कृष्ण परम दयावाद कृष्ण मुक्ति संदायक कृष्ण मूर्ति मंगल गीतामृतदात कृष्ण परमयोगीश कृष्ण पार्थसारथि रूप कृष्ण सर्वमंगलम ओम न तत्र सूर्योपातारकम नियमावितमस्तमे वरस्य माता नारायणाय नमो ओम व्यासाय श्रुपाय व्यासरूपाय नमो योगींद्राय नमस्ते सुखाय ब्रह्मरूपिणे ब्रह्म बोल श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय। श्रीमद् भागवत महापुराण शास्त्र की जय। श्री वेदव्यास सुखदेव सूतादि भागवताचार्य की जय। बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय। बोलो भाई सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंदा गोविंद। समस्त श्रोता भक्त साधक सेवा उपासक जिज्ञासु गण की जय। थैंक यू फ्रेंड्स। Wait in 2 minutes, we'll study our next text.